You do not arrive. You awaken to the fact that you are already here. The first truth is weight, a deep, seismic heaviness that settles not on your shoulders, but within your very bones. It is the feeling of being carved from granite, a pressure from the inside out. It makes your every breath an effort, your every thought a deliberate, slow thing. You are dense. You are anchored. The second truth comes as a shock of cold. A single drop of water strikes the underside of your chin, and with an impossible curiosity, traces a path upward, over your lips, past your nose, to your brow. You do not wipe it away. You are frozen by its defiance. Your head tilts back, compelled by this small, inverted miracle, and you see it. You are not in a forest. You are standing on its ceiling. A canopy of emerald and rust stretches in every direction, a floor of woven leaves so dense it feels like solid ground. But it is not ground. Through the occasional gap, you see not earth, but a profound and hungry darkness, an abyss that promises no bottom. Above you, where the sky should be, is the forest. Great, silent trunks of impossible trees descend. They are pillars holding up a sky of grey mist, their branches clawing downwards, their leaves whispering in a wind that you cannot feel. Their roots are a tangled mess lost in the swirling clouds above, drinking from an unseen source. This world is inverted. This world is wrong. But the weight in your marrow tells you it is real. You take a step. The leaf litter crunches with an unnatural crispness. The air smells of damp soil and decay, but it is a smell that seems to be falling upon you from above. You are walking through the scent of a grave sky. A sound draws your attention, a rhythmic scrape and clank. You move towards it, your heavy limbs protesting. You see them then, the inhabitants, the citizens of this upside-down place. They move with the same deliberate slowness that you feel, but theirs is born of burden. A man passes, his back bent not with age, but by the massive iron anchor chained to his torso. Its flukes drag behind him, carving twin furrows in the leafy ground. A woman kneels, meticulously wrapping a thick rope around a collection of heavy leaden spheres, her movements a ritual of practiced necessity. They are all laden: gears, engine blocks, chunks of quarried stone, tangles of rusted chain. Every one of them is bound to a burden. They are the anchored. They wear their weight like a prayer. You watch the man with the anchor. He stops, his breath a ragged plume in the chilled air. He painstakingly adjusts the worn leather strap that holds his burden, his knuckles white with the strain. And as you observe this simple act, a strange sympathy resonates through you. You feel a phantom pressure on your own shoulders, a familiar grinding ache you had not named until this very moment. It is the echo of a weight you carry. You instinctively reach into your pockets. Your fingers close around them, smooth, dense river stones, dozens of them filling the linings of your coat, your trousers. You do not remember gathering them. You do not remember a river, but their presence is an undeniable fact, a cold, heavy certainty in your hands. The woman with the leaden spheres finishes her knot. She rises, her knees cracking in the silence, and she looks at you. Her eyes are not hostile. They are not curious. They are ancient, filled with a weariness that predates the inverted trees. Her gaze falls from your face, to your hands, to the stones you are holding as if they were evidence of a crime. She holds your gaze for a long moment. Then she gives a single, slow nod, an acknowledgement, a verdict. She sees the weight you carry. She knows you are a drifter, newly arrived, your own anchor still unfamiliar to you. You have seen the citizens and believe you understand the law. The law is weight. The law is to remain bound to this canopy floor. You do not yet understand the penalty for breaking this law. Your gaze drifts past the woman, deeper into the descending woods. You see another figure, one who moves with a starkly different grace. A young man, perhaps. He wears no chains, no stones, no iron burdens. He is dressed in simple, light clothes. He moves with a dancer's ease, his steps almost silent. The anchored give him a wide berth, their faces grim, turning away as if the sight of him is a blasphemy. You watch him, a flicker of envy in your chest. To be so free, so light. Then you see it, his feet. With each step, they lift a fraction too high. They land with a softness that makes no sound. He is not walking. He is hovering, a mere inch above the leaves. A gentle, upward draft you cannot feel seems to toy with his hair. He is buoyant. He is untethered. And then, far beyond him, caught in the lower, grasping branches of a giant sky oak, you see the consequence. Another figure. It is perfectly still. You think it a strange wooden sculpture at first, a morbid piece of forest art. But as you draw closer, the horror clarifies. It is a man, his body rigid, his skin the color of pale ash. His arms are outstretched, reaching for the canopy floor below him, his fingers curled into claws. His face, tilted upwards towards the roots in the sky, is a mask of serene, unending horror. His feet are not on the ground. They are not even close. He is one of the ascended, a soul who lost their weight and was claimed by the lightness. A simple, unsettling truth settles upon you. The weight is not a burden. It is a salvation. The air changes. The quiet is broken by a sound you have never heard. A million soft, hissing whispers rising from the gaps in the leaves beneath your feet. The upward rain has begun. It is not a fall, but an ascent, a steady, inexorable current of mist and droplets drawn from the dark earth below, rushing upwards to the root-filled sky. It is a river flowing in reverse, and you are standing in its current. You feel it at once. A gentle, insistent pull on your clothes, a lifting sensation under your arms. It is the feeling of a great hand trying to pluck you from the ground. The stones in your pockets, once a comfort, now feel pathetically small. The profound heaviness in your bones begins to fade, replaced by an alien and terrifying buoyancy. Your own substance feels thin, porous. The anchored around you brace themselves. They huddle together, clutching their iron and stone, heads bowed as if against a gale. They are prepared. They are rooted. You are not. You are exposed. You stumble, your foot landing with that same horrifying softness you saw in the floating man. The connection to the leaf-strewn floor feels tenuous, like a fraying rope. A lightness blooms in your chest, an effervescent feeling that is not joy, but a hollowing out. Your thoughts, once slow and heavy, begin to scatter, to lift. You are losing your anchor. You are shedding yourself. Panic, cold and sharp, cuts through the haze. You need weight. You need it now. Your eyes dart around, searching for anything. A loose rock, a fallen branch, anything to hold on to. You see a gnarled piece of iron, perhaps a part of some old machine, half buried in the leaves. You lunge for it, your hands clumsy, your movements frantic. As your fingers close around the cold, rusted metal, a wave of dizziness washes over you. The iron feels impossibly light, like a prop in a play. The stones in your pocket are now no more than pebbles. The ache in your bones is gone. The weight that defined your arrival, that held you to this reality, has vanished. You look down at yourself, at your hands. They seem distant, unfamiliar. Your coat begins to billow, not from any wind, but from an inner pressure, an ascent seeking release. This is the moment, the turn. The rules are no longer an observation, they are a crisis. You are not just losing your physical weight, you are losing the gravity of your own past, the density of your memories. Every second you spend here, you become less you. You are evaporating. In a final, desperate act of self-preservation, you search yourself. You claw at your clothes, your pockets, looking for a hidden anchor, a forgotten truth. Your fingers brush against something small and hard beneath your shirt, hanging from a chain around your neck. A locket. You do not recognize it, but you pull it out with a gasp. It is silver, tarnished and old. Your thumb finds the clasp. It clicks open. You stare into it, expecting a face. A lover, a child, a parent, a memory with enough mass to hold you here. It is empty. Two perfect oval hollows of polished silver stare back at you. There is no picture. There is no inscription. There is only a vacant, shining space where your anchor should have been. And in that emptiness, you see the final truth. You did not arrive here with stones in your pockets. You arrived here with a life, with memories, with loves, with sorrows. That was your weight. That was your anchor. And this place, this upside-down forest, has slowly, silently, patiently leached it all away, leaving only the hollow shape behind. You feel it then. The first true pull. Your left foot lifts from the leaf litter. There is no effort, no sound. It simply rises a few inches into the air and hangs there, weightless. You are a balloon whose string has been cut. You look up, past the grasping, downward branches, past the canopy of whispering leaves, into the rising, hissing current of the rain. You see the tangled roots high above, drinking the ascending mist. And you finally understand. That feeling you awoke with, that deep and profound heaviness in the marrow of your bones, was not the beginning of the dream. It was the end of a world. It was everything you were. It was your name, your home, your history, all compressed into a final, dense singularity. And you have spent every moment since then unknowingly giving it away, piece by piece, until there is nothing left. The heaviness is gone, and you are now light enough to rise.